So yes, I'm back again, and it's only Thursday, and I'm back with another haul from exactly the same place that I went to on Tuesday. So literally in 2 days, I have this, and I have this. Ain't gonna stop until I've taken the life. I'll get copyrighted for that. But I'm in Mancunia, so I'm allowed to. So yeah, there's more. They like me going there because I've been chatting to them, and they're like, I can come any day I want, because obviously they like people who buy in bulk. So I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to show you what I've got until I've taken the life. I have been listening to Happy Mondays today, in case you don't know what that is. So this is very, very Mancunia. You know, it isn't pretty green. That's what I thought it was. There is no tag on it. It's very weird, but it's got this on it, and I know what that is. It's Indian cotton, actually. That's one that you should know. It says made in India, and it's 100% cotton. Just go with Indian cotton. It is Joe Brown. You can just see it at the bottom there, but it's filigree. A nice little t-shirt like that will sell really nicely. Just gonna grab my buffet. Got my buffet here. This is a DIY buffet from a t-shirt that was a bit raggedy. Nice design. Going to put everything on here so that it doesn't get too creased, because I haven't yet taken most of it out. This top shop, this is a fabulous top. You probably can't. I usually do this on a blank wall, which I'm not today. And I do have a lot of paraphernalia in the background. As you can see, this detail is absolutely fabulous. And it's poppies. And Remembrance Day is coming up. So this will be an easy flip. Size 10, £3, everything's £3. Maybe a few things are £2. But yeah, definitely an easy flip. This isn't Topshop, I don't think. Maybe it is. No, this is Next. I've already just sold this top this month, so I grabbed this. This was another £3. I grabbed this because it sold so quickly. I let it go for 15. It's got this lovely high neck with fabric covered buttons, and the print is so nice on it. I get my Topshop, my River Island and my Next all mixed up. But I can easily, I like these ones that I've had, you know, in very recent history, because then I can just use my previous template and I don't have to like sit thinking about what I'm writing because I've already done it. I am quite descriptive in my listings. This is Jigsaw. I put these back and then thought, what the hell am I doing? But again, it was such rich pickings, but it's autumn colour. It's just a really weird feel fabric. I'm sure it's just viscose. It's not like it's lyocell or something. Yeah, it's acetate with viscose, but it's just, it's a really weird feel fabric. But obviously, you know, I shouldn't have any problems. I think it's, yeah, it's a small size. But there you go. Lots and lots of jumpers. This, now, you see, the reason that I go to this place a lot, sorry, I have literally just walked in. If I don't do the video, I won't do the video. So this is Damsel in a Dress. The place that I go to, this is all from a cancer research superstore, this. And it's on one of these little retail parks. And they have a shop. They have other shops, obviously, there. They've got a Sainsbury's and JD. But they also have TK Maxx. And I am getting a lot of stuff in there which is TK Maxx. And because I have been quite chatty with them, look at that, 0. Because I've been quite chatty with them on previous occasions, I got wind that they get a lot of their donations as well from TK Maxx. And the guy that I spoke to did initially say it was because they've got this donation thing in the front of the shop. But the amount of new stock I'm getting, I have had loads of Dancing Leopard new with tags, and I know it's coming from there. It's the only place it can be. But yeah, decent little top, 15 to 20 on that. I nearly left that behind as well, and then I was thinking I must need my head testing here. But I do feel like I'm just so overrun with stock at the minute. These are really nice. This is phase 8. It looks like mint velvet, but it isn't. So it's got a nice little mesh underlay on this jumper. Phase 8, size 10, but obviously a nice baggy look. I have been looking out for the old cashmere. I don't think this is cashmere. Oh, it absolutely reeks. Reeks of somebody's fabric softener, not reeks of deadly sweat. Yeah, so just viscose and polyester. I think this one needs a bit of a debobble. I think that's why I was a bit reluctant with that. But it's crazy not to come home with stock that you know that you can sell. Because even if I sell it for 15 to 20, I'm in the money. I do that a couple of times a month, you know. Well, a couple of times a month, a couple of times a day. It's not enough, is it? It's that. This isn't a brand I've picked up previously, but it's a nice little woolen number. It's Villa. It's new with tags, and it was £30 originally. This is probably a TK Maxx cast off, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like something that would be in TK Maxx. But then why are TK Maxx casting off stuff which is technically autumn winter? It's a woolen dress. I know it's not long sleeve, but it's technically autumn and winter. I expect to sell that quite quickly. So this is another phase 8, the older label, but a really nice long sleeve dress. I don't know what the fabric content is because they've cut the label out on that, but it's like a velvety, you know, fake velvet, which would just be like polyester and whatever. There's it. This size 10. I thought it was. There was a number of larger sizes that were in there. Size 8. I should be able to get 20 for that, possibly. Another jigsaw. They are getting out all their knitwear. I did look through all the dresses today because I'm not going to turn stuff down. This is lyocell, so that's more of a sustainable fabric. So there's a certain following who'll go for something like that. I think, yeah, it's a small size jigsaw. I've been a bit. I feel like jigsaw's going a bit just lately, so I haven't been getting as much of it as I should be doing. This is a 2XL t-shirt that I've got just because my husband likes 2XL t-shirts, and this is so weird. I had a lot of band t-shirts which I have left. You know, the Cedarwood State Next and Topshop ones, and I just left them because it's stupid. But this is just something that he'll like because the print on it is it's a bit avant-garde. So that'll be his. That'll have to be washed, otherwise he won't touch that. That goes on the washing pile. I know there's some stuff in there that's ditched. I don't know what this is. I went to the till once because I I was overflowing, and obviously because I had that, which I like taking my trolley, but it's a pain in the arse when you're going round with another trolley trying to fill that up. So I went to the till once and put everything in there, and somebody the last thing I'd got on top of it when it was like absolutely piled high, and I put 2 pairs of Levi's on them, and I was looking at some other t-shirts, and this guy come up and started rummaging through, and I was like, no, this is mine, stay away. And then I thought maybe I'm getting a bit, you know, weird here, so I went to the till once and then went back round again, and so that I could physically move without having 2 trolleys on the go. So this is how it is at the minute, is there's just racks and racks of rails coming out. It was quite busy. I don't like being there early. This is one of the things that I'm doing at the moment, is going out there early, because I do feel at risk of COVID-19. I don't like being around other people. They get funny with you if you're near them, and it's just in a time when, you know, we're saying things like a stitch in time saves 9. I am going to say the cliche of an early bird catches the worm, because I have certainly found that, which is why I am now going to this place. I haven't sourced anywhere else for ages, because it's just easier to go to this one place. It limits my interaction with other riffraff, lowbrow people, the infected, the walking dead. It limits my contact with them. So I just grabbed this and put it in because other people were on this new rail that had come out, and I thought, well, it might be something, and I don't know what it is. I had a decent Adidas collaboration, which was worth around £40, but unfortunately, this bit here, not. Sometimes they have this sort of like holographic foil, but they haven't on that. They've just got Climacool Cool on it. Sometimes somebody peeled that off like an idiot. So I've only put it on for 25, I think, even though it's worth a lot more. So I'm gonna have to research what that is. There's nothing on the back like numbers wise, so it might be a no, but it was one of the things that was at £2, so it doesn't matter so much. What else? This is another £2 thing. I wasn't so sure about getting this. It just says Edinburgh on it. It doesn't say Edinburgh like wool mill or anything, but it does say made in Scotland, and it's dry clean and pure new wool, and actually a very nice tartan skirt, which somebody may well be looking for. Size 14? Who? So it's definitely vintage. It's not right, is it? It's not right. Hang on a minute. Okay, so size 14. Now I'm a size 14 to 16. So this is coming in at 28 inches. 28 inches. It's not even here nor there. A size 14 should realistically be at minimum that. So if you're ever going to be selling vintage stuff, you're gonna have to put a disclaimer in there, because a lot of people don't understand that back in the 90s we didn't have we couldn't get our takeaway delivered all that much. We didn't. We walked to get our calories. We walked to get our calorie intake, and frankly my mother, it was such a treat when it was a McDonald's. But the size 14 wasn't 28 inches, so I'll probably have to list that as a size 8, because it will come back, otherwise it'll be just boomerang. But yeah, so definitely a vintage then. Definitely a vintage. What we got here? This is Helly Hansen. I always thought that these would probably fetch slightly more as a brand. It is new, although it doesn't have the tags. Thankfully, because a lot of this workout gear, it's a bit much, isn't it, when it's not new? But they're size large, just some basic stretchy, you know, probably an actual size 14, even though it just says large. So they'll 14 at most for them, because people don't want to pay a premium for second-hand workout gear, because it's a bit gross. People don't want to do it. Maybe with slightly better brands, but Helly Hansen isn't as nice as it should be, unfortunately. I don't find that I get very high prices for it. It's just another jumper. Oh, this is a size 14 as well. I didn't just go to the size 14 section. Mint velvet jumpers do very well for me, and this one is nice. I hope none of these are pulled, because it's a bit of a funny fabric. These, when you get a flaw in this, it's very noticeable and you can't do much about it. It's not like just debobbling something. Oh, another jumper. Right, this is J. Crew. I don't pick up J. Crew all that much. I haven't tried it. I don't, I see it around a lot, and I just think, oh, shall I or shan't I? And I thought, right, this is the time to give it a try is now. This has got cashmere in it. I think it's literally 8% cashmere. I think I've dusted the floor at some point. I have a lot of debobbling to do. Oh, it's got silk in it as well. A bit weird. It's got main, woven and lining as the fabric content. So it's got 15% silk and 15% cashmere. So we'll see how J. Crew does for me. I suspect I'll be able to sell that regardless, because it's got silk and cashmere in it. So that won't be an issue. Okay, this is the first of the coats. I haven't got that many coats. There was one that I was a bit bitter that I was a bit, why didn't I pick it up? Because it had like Kirsty Allsop size buttons, about as big as dinner plates, which I didn't pick up. And I thought, oh, if it's there again, if it's still there, I'll grab it. And of course it wasn't there. Look what I'm doing with this. This is hooded. And it's crag hoppers. So this will be an easy sell. Crag hoppers. What are we on? The size label has been taken out by somebody. Oh no, size 18. 18! Yay! It's always easier to sell bigger sizes. And this is, well, since we can't do much at the moment, people will be walking around aimlessly up hills saying hello to each other. So it's a definite winner for £3, depending on what the make of it is on it. Okay, so now we're going in. This was the first thing I picked up. This was on one of the new rails that had come in. I was really thrilled to find Desigual jeans. I don't know how much Desigual jeans go for. Oh my god! I'll be able to sell it for more than 2. These are size 30, slim fit. I thought they were a bit slimmer than size 30, so size 30 is okay. I think I'm about 32, I think, depending on what the fit is. I don't know. Now that I've started doing this, it's so much easier to just find stuff. Well, this is right up my street. One of my favourite brands when I was younger was Pepe Jeans, and they always used to do stuff like this. It's fabulous stuff. But you can never find any of it now. But this is an absolute winner. So maybe I'll be able to. Oh, look at the button! Woo! Jazzy! Oh wow! And they've even got, like, I don't know I mean, maybe if you're walking, you know, through a place where insects may go up your drain pipes, this is what's necessary. But at least it stopped any wear to this part. No crotch wear either. So, fabulous find. I mean, I should be able to at least get 25, if not 30, but I don't know how much Desigual. It's called Desigual Rainbow. Let me show you properly, because I've been swinging this around like a dirt bag. Desigual Rainbow. Desigual. The fun. The fun. Desigual. Okay, and then guess what? That was sat there. And this was sat there. And who do you think makes this? Lightning does strike twice. We love denim. And look at the mad details. It's detail time. Look at all this. Look at all this. Oh, I wonder if these fit me. No, don't get high on your own supply. We will be all about the catchphrases. No, I won't be pressing myself into these. Again, they've got these elasticated leg hems. But yeah, nice little find for the fact that I rarely find Desigual. To find that is amazing. I think this might be the find of the day. Yes, this is the find of the day. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me because I've got this for £3. Coats. And the coat is it Marge? I don't know. But I know I did look at how much things were selling. It was all a bit hit and miss. However, some of them weren't. Some of them were at the £100 region. And I do believe I have a little bit of cashmere. Maybe not, I don't know. There was other cashmere things in there. What have we got here? Every language except mine. No, it is just polyester and wool, which is a shame. It does need some de-bobbling happening because there's things going on here. But it is a very, very nice coat. So I would be very surprised if I couldn't get 50 for this because of what it is. So keep an eye out for that meg. Let's see if it's got any pocket detail. No pocket detail. But a definite winner with this. Definitely worth getting up and getting out. It's good to get up and get out because getting up and getting out means I do my post early and I actually focus for the day. So I know that this one's got cashmere in it. Just a normal wool coat. It's only Marks and Sparks. My M&S collection. Not a massive content, I don't think, with the... You see, the other day when I went, I got a lot of 100% cashmere coats. So I was luckier, I suppose, the other day. I thought it'd be a lot more luckier today because I found a penny outside the post office after I dropped my post off. I did check this for stains, but no doubt now I'm in the true light here, I'll find a lot more things. It's 9% cashmere and 70% wool. So 25 to 30, I would think. My luck with Marks and Spencer's isn't fantastic, but it's okay. This is Dorothy Perkins, which I wouldn't be picking up Dorothy Perkins. However, this is a very, very nice. Oh, it's got one of these oversized necklines, and it's really nice rainbow knit, and I did think that it was a good buy. It's a size 8, but it's very, very snug and roomy, nice little jumper dress, and I don't think I'll have any problems getting rid of this. It looks a bit hairy, and it's not got mohair or anything in, and I have got a lot of debobbling to do because it has been quite worn, but this is nothing that a debobble can't resolve. So I did grab that because I thought somebody will be looking for something like that, and it's crazy not to get it. So this, got a few up, I've probably picked up gum from the trolley. This is James Lakeland, another woolen coat. Don't know how much these are actually fetching. I think I got confused with this and something else. It is 90% wool and 10% cashmere, and it's a size 10, but a very nice colour and a definite decent flip for £3, which will probably go into about 30 to 35. Oh, I've got another coat. So this one, it looks a bit sea salt-esque, but it isn't. This one had only just come out. This was a new thing that had come out on the rail. Oh, 3 new rails of clothes came out. It is just manta ray, but there seems to be quite a following for manta ray stuff, and it's very much waterproof, but quite a thick waterproof, not like one of these daft little Parker in a pocket things. So yeah, I thought it's definitely worth grabbing this, and it's got it's got a lot of nods to the Cornwall style, and they've got branded buttons. So I would hope that I can at least get 20 to 25 for that. So that's it, you don't need to worry when you're not paying much. I know that the last 2 things that I've got in here are denim, and then that's empty. So these are the things that people were trying to grab. That one's got a gump on it, so now I need to get that straight in the wash. So it's good that these are the last 2 things that I've got. Levi's. You know what Levi's is. 508. Yeah, decent. I've checked all this nonsense and that nonsense, and it's absolutely fine. £3 into 25 to 30, depending on what the current feelings are about it. 502s, they're quite an easy sell too. So same thing with them. Yeah, just a decent pair of jeans. I know there was dirt on it, I was just looking at it. Now I can't see it. Ugh. It looks like somebody's bloody dinner. So I'll have to find that and sort that. Yeah, so I thought I was going to get absolutely drenched today because I read the weather forecast, and then I just thought, well, there's no point in staying here and listing because I'm not going to have any decent light to take photos. It's been gorgeous all day. Haven't been rained on once. The weather forecast is about as reliable as the government, you know. Does anybody know what's going on anymore? Right, so I'm going to have to be doing some... I've got all my stuff that's in quarantine, so I've got that to get out, so I'm going to be pressing a few things there. I've got these few things here which I mended last night, so they've got to go. I've got other stuff to go in the laundry, so I'll have a day ahead of me. It's 1:30. So yeah, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that the sun is out and my room is full of sunlight and I can take pictures. So thank you for watching, and if you feel like subscribing, then that would be great, and I will be bringing you more and more and more hauls from exactly the same place constantly. And yes, here's the gang. So the gang say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye.